Hotep, Hotep, Namaste, Ashe, Islam, Shalom, you know. Welcome back to another cold healing session, everybody. So today I wanted to, really give some helpful information because so many of my students, so many of my clients, so many of you that comment, that email me, so many people have a problem with anxiety and depression in this spiritual community. Okay, and like what I like to say is that anxiety and depression are not things that, I mean, obviously these things come and go, but it's because of there's something wrong. We tend to combine anxiety and depression and other sicknesses with the spiritual experience. Like, all right, if you go through anxiety and depression, then that means you're becoming a spiritual individual. And here's the thing. Again, these are sicknesses that everybody experiences. I don't really like when people associate your awakening with these things because that's not what an awakening is. I'm going to make a separate video about the awakening process. All right. But here we are. There's going to be some helpful tips, things that you can do. You don't need to spend money on anything, right? Things that you can do today, right now. By Caleb Box, aka Mirage the Illusionist. That is my archetype. Let's get into the information. All right. So, the first thing, I want to bring to you is this position right here. This little, it's a little space right right below your head and, right at the top of your neck. Now, here's the thing. What you can do is actually you can press this with your finger for a couple of minutes, but even better is you can put ice right here, like a piece of ice right here. I know it's going to feel weird and you probably have to lay down and press it, and maybe have a cloth over your hand because obviously your fingers are going to get really cold. But I'm telling you guys, this is one of the things, this is probably my favorite thing out of all these because I used to do this all the time because it helped me out so much. Okay, so as you can see over here, improve sleep. That's going to help you out with your anxiety. A lot of you people are sleep deprived. Um, you know, that's going to contribute to anxiety problems along with thyroid problems because that's dealing with your hormones. That's going to make you depressed and feel anxiety. It's going to help digestion. Here's the thing. Everybody that has anxiety problems is going to have a digestion problem. Why? It's because, what anxiety really is that your adrenaline starts pumping because you're in your fight or flight mode. So that means you're ready to fight or you're ready to run. So your muscles tense up and things that your brain deems not important starts to shut down. So this includes your cognitive thinking, okay? This includes your digestive system. It doesn't need to worry about digesting food if you're about to defend yourself. So what happens when you're feeling this all the time? Obviously, you're going to have a problem with digestion. Okay? So eliminates frequent colds. I don't need to speak on that. Decreases headaches. Again, this is going to help with anxiety. Helps with arthritis, reduces stress and fatigue, and improves mood. I'm telling you guys, this this right here, it really, really works. Try this out today. Get an ice cube, lay down on, you might have to lay down on the floor, on your stomach, obviously, right? Put the piece of ice right here, use your fingers to press down slightly. You don't need to do it really, really hard. And stay there for like 5 minutes. Try this daily. Everybody knows what I say when I'm talking about consistency. You have to do things consistently. even though something like this, you might feel the differences right away, but if you do this for like 7 days straight, I'm telling you, you're going to experience the benefits of that. So this is really powerful. All right. So let's talk about a couple of these things, right? First, let's deal with the wrists. These 3 points right here. What you want to do is, if you're having problems with anxiety, or you're having problems with sleep, even in the moment, let's just say you're having an anxiety attack, right? You want to massage this whole area right here, because you really want to bring blood flow to these 3 points. Okay. Sometimes it works instantly, but again, you got to create consistency, guys. You got to create consistency. So if you make this a practice where, like, every morning you massage this area, it will work better when you use it when you're triggered. Okay. Another thing is right here. Like, I tried to get the best picture I could, but there's a point right here. All right. What you want to do is, again, the same thing what I said over here, but it's a little different. You just want to press with your thumb, as you can see right here. So you continue pressing that area for a couple of minutes, and again, it'll help you out in the same way. Lastly, over here, same thing as this. You want to press this area for a couple of minutes. So if you're having an anxiety attack, or if you're feeling down, you know, whatever it is, if you're not feeling well, you can press this area. You can do all three of these. Massage this area for a couple minutes, press this area for a couple minutes, then press this area for a couple minutes. Again, consistency is key. The main things: better sleep. Like, you're going to see a lot of things with all this. Better sleep eases anxiety, helps with blood pressure, and something special for you guys that have dream issues. This helps with dreams, okay? So let's go to the next one. All right. So the good old feet, man. These are some pale feet, though. I ain't gonna lie. All right. So I'll start with this one, because this is another one that I love that works really, really well, guys. I'm telling you, like, what I used to do, and what I do still frequently, is every morning, when I'm doing, when I have the time to do my stretches and yoga, stuff like that. Before I do any stretches, well, after I do my stretches, because blood flow is very important. We're gonna get to that. I like to, again, it's this area right here. Okay, it doesn't have to be precise, but on your foot, this area right here, you use your thumb to press down for a couple of minutes. Okay, I'm telling you, all this stuff seems so simple, and you might say, "Oh, it's not scientific." Well, guess what? Just try it. All right, it's an experience. This is what I always tell people: just try this stuff out. You don't believe me? Try it consistently for like 7 to 14 days. All you need to do is a couple of minutes, and guys, it's not that serious. A couple of minutes for 7 to 14 days. I'm telling you, you're gonna notice a difference. Same thing with here, but this is a little bit different. So what you want to do is you wanna press these simultaneously. I mean, well, one by one, and then keep continuing. So, for example, you press this acupuncture point for like 2 seconds, then press this one for 2 seconds, then press this one for 2 seconds, then press this one for 2 seconds, then go back here again, 2 seconds, 2 seconds, 2 seconds, 2 seconds. You do this for maybe like 5 to 10 sessions. All right, so if you do this, do this, do this, do this will be one session. You go over it again, boom, boom, boom. Once, 2 sessions, boom, boom, boom. And again, you'll notice a difference. So up here, of course, we got headaches, anger, irritability. I mean, these things really work for irritability, because I'm not gonna lie. I used to be really irritable. All right, like, some of the littlest things used to really piss me off. And when I started getting into this really helped me out. So I can really attest to irritability, insomnia, again, that sleep. depression and anxiety, of course. All right. So try these out. Remember, consistency is key. All right. So we're going to talk about, because most people don't talk about massaging these areas. This is your scalp, by the way. I find that this is a little cool because, hey, for all the, the people, if you're thinning in these areas, that's how you know there's something wrong. Most men, right, have a problem with thinning here, especially here, right? And here. That's because most people's digestion is messed up. And we're going to get to that soon. All right? So if you're having problems, if you're flaking, like if you have a lot of, dandruff in these areas, this is how you know these placements are affected. Most people have hard times right here. This is the scalp once again. Okay? It's usually the stomach and the intestines area. All right, obviously the heart and the spleen is over here too. But yeah, most people flake up here. All my barbers, all my hairdressers, you already know that there's a lot of flaking in these areas. And that's an irritation in these areas and thinning in these areas as well. So it's very, very important that you make sure you're getting blood flow here. So what you want to do is you want to massage your scalp. You need blood flow in your scalp. This is going to help you in your whole entire healing. That's why it says total healing. Okay? Your whole entire scalp, you want to massage it, every day. Consistency is key. Okay? This is also going to help your hair grow. People ask me all the time, "Oh my god, like your dreads and stuff like that. How did your dreads grow so fast?" Man, cuz I keep blood flow in my scalp. You see what I mean? Like I keep blood flow in my scalp. All right, massage my scalp as much as possible. Okay. And I'm telling you, it's gonna work out, and this is gonna help with anxiety and depression because you're triggering all these areas. Is total healing. Oh, but wait, we also have the ear as well. Most people forget about massaging the ear. When I'm talking about massaging the ear, you want to massage this whole thing. Okay, and the ear is funny because I swear you feel it almost instantly. Like when you massage this area, it gets a little heated, like it feels hot, and I don't know, it's just something about it. The relaxation, just you kind of feel it immediately. But as always, right? What do I always say? Consistency is key. All right, you got to make sure you do this stuff, on a consistent basis so you can get these things under control. All right, some honorable mentions to help with digestion. I mean, to help with digestion, to help with depression and anxiety. All right, let me uh let me bring this over a little bit. Okay, bring that over a little bit. Obviously exercise because you need blood flow. Okay, it's very important, guys. I mean, this is like preaching to the choir because I mean everybody talks about exercise, but some people still don't get it. If you don't exercise, you don't get blood flow, you're going to mess up your body. I mean, I don't know how else to tell you. Okay. So it doesn't have to be extensive. You know, 20 minutes a day, even if you just walk around the block, walk around outside a couple of blocks, maybe speed walking, you could do jogging, whatever it is, hit the gym for all my people that want to take it up another notch. But you need some kind of movement. Remember, energy blockages and emotional blockages come from stagnation, which also can be stagnation in the blood, which will lead to a host of problems, which will cause anxiety and depression. It's already known that most people overweight experience more anxiety and depression than people that are fit and thin. I mean, I'm sorry. It just is what it is. The next thing is sunlight. All right, here's the thing. One of the biggest symptoms of having a problem with vitamin D is anxiety and depression. Okay? Now here's the thing about sunlight, guys. The darker your skin is, the more sunlight you're going to need. Okay? So most of you know what my complexion looks like. For somebody that's like my complexion, you're probably going to need a couple of hours. You know, if you're so-called European or any other lighter skin tone person, you might be good with 20 minutes to 45 minutes. All right, but if you're so-called African American, East Indian, maybe even Mexican, so on and so forth, you're gonna need a lot longer in the sun just to be healthy. I'm telling you. But yeah, you need a healthy dose of sunlight every day. If you don't, that's gonna lead to anxiety and depression and a host of other problems. Here's some biggies right here, okay? Because most people don't know that anxiety and depression most of the time is from food allergies. So much that a lot of people that came to me, I've been doing this over 10 years. A lot of people that came to me for anxiety and depression, I literally got rid of that for them by telling them to X out these three foods. Can you guess what they are? Number one, gluten. Okay? Like, I'm telling you, gluten messes up a lot of people. A lot of people are allergic to gluten, and even if you're not, so that's all your wheat products and stuff like that. Even if you're not, it's still messing up your digestive system. Okay, but I'm just saying a lot of people are allergic to gluten and they don't even know. They call it the silent killer because you might not show symptoms right away. You might show smaller symptoms. So as soon as you eat some bread or something like that, you'll feel really tired, or you'll feel irritable, or you'll feel angry, or you'll feel sad. And over time, as the years go by, like, you'll have skin problems, you'll have acne problems. Your hair you start losing your hair, you start going gray really fast, all because of gluten. Because you didn't realize you were allergic to gluten. Go and get an allergy test, okay? The next thing is soy. All right, man. A lot of people are allergic to soy and don't even realize it. And then soy just is full of estrogen, especially like if you drink soy milk. That's just like taking birth control pills. It's going to mess up your skin, going to mess up your hair. Um, again, most people are allergic to it, so it's going to kill you internally very, very slowly, just like gluten. Both of these things are the main causes of anxiety and depression on a high level. Then we have good old dairy. All right. Here's the thing, guys. I mean, I know there's people that want to argue about stuff like this, but you're not a baby cow. You're not a baby goat. All right. Even cows and goats, when they mature, they stop drinking their mother's breast milk. You, as a grown woman or a grown man, why are you drinking another animal's breast milk? Again, I know it was programmed into us to do it, but this is another main cause of anxiety and depression. Doesn't belong in your body. I'm not even telling you to be vegan or anything. You can eat meat, do whatever you want to do. I don't eat meat. That's up to you. But I will tell you this. This is not supposed to be in your body. All right? It's just not. And I'm pretty sure you can use a lot of common sense to realize that you're not a baby cow. You're not a baby goat. Simple, point, plain. All right? So eliminating these three foods from your diet, I'm telling you, you don't believe me? Try to do this. Eliminate these three foods from your diet for 2 months and then holla at me. Holla at me, all right? And let me know how you feel. Guarantee you. All right. Lastly, before I get into the sources, what's most important, again, in the spiritual community, they don't talk about this, but frequencies are very important. Okay, hanging out with people that are high frequency is gonna, rub off on you. If you hang around people all the time that are low frequency, or if you're spending too much time alone, it's gonna lead to anxiety and depression. Here's the thing: most of the people that have anxiety and depression problems are usually alone a lot, alone all the time, or they just hang with low vibrational people too much. You need people with high frequency. You see, look at this smile right here, man. She having fun. All right. I know this is a fake, this is a picture, but she enjoying herself. That's what you need. You need like fun. You need fun in the sun with good people on a consistent basis. You don't have to hang with people every single day, but at least once a week, you should be hanging with high vibrational people. You should be getting around people where you can laugh and make jokes and go out and to experience the world. Again, the people that have a lot of anxiety and depression do not have this. They lack this. Okay? The human being needs this for the experience of growth. I don't know how else to tell you, all right? So get out there, have fun, meet, quality people. And they don't have to be rich. They don't have to. You just need people that are inspiring. You just need people that have goals, that have dreams. You need people that see something else in life and don't just complain every single day. I remember I told you that you got to watch yourself sometimes. A lot of people in the spiritual community are really energy vampires. All they do is complain. And when you complain to people all the time, that sucks the energy out of people. All you do is preach fear. All you do is talk about conspiracy theories. All you do is talk about the government, what the government is doing and how they're trying to kill us all. That's energy vampire material. Not saying that you shouldn't bring these topics up, but if that's your main single focus every single day, there's an issue. Okay? You're sucking people dry. You're low vibrational. All right. And I always say this: if you have a problem with what's going on, do something about it. Stop just talking about it. Get up in there and do something about it. Become the doctors, become the politicians, become the president. I don't care. Become the business owners, become the banks, become the lawyers, become the judges, and do something about it. A lot of these spiritual people just talk. That's how you know they're low vibration. All right. Okay, hold on. Let me bring this up a little bit. All right, so here's 3 sources. All right, 3 sources that how I came up with a lot of this information. Hand reflexology and acupuncture, a natural way to health through traditional Chinese medicine by, I'm not even going to try to pronounce these names. You see this. All right. The complete textbook of holistic self-diagnosis, first edition by Dr. Leila Africa. Guys, this is probably one of the most important books that you can get. I'm telling you. I implore you to purchase this book. Rest in peace to Dr. Africa, because he recently passed not too long ago. Phenomenal teacher. See, that is a person that was out here doing work. That was an individual which you can call an empath that was literally doing things to change people's lives. He wasn't just talking shit. Okay? He helped cure a lot of people. He did a lot of things for a lot of people. That's what we need to do. A lot of these spiritual people just talk and complain. This right here was he was a great man, a great God. Okay? Whatever you want to call him. Great prophet. So rest in peace, Dr. Leila Africa. And last source that I use, Secrets of Self-Healing, Harness Nature. I don't feel like saying all that. I'm not going to pronounce that either. All right, look, you guys see it right here. Here's the sources. If you want to get more information on just some of the topics, like obviously I went over just, the minimum, but these 3 sources will give you so much information on self-healing and the healing of others, all right? So, I just want to let you know that I love you. I want you to survive. I want you to change the world. I want you to reach your full potential. In order to do that, obviously you got to get yourself in order. So if you're having problems with anxiety and depression, here you go. Take these sources, take some of this information and apply it to yourself and spread it to others. Okay. So Ashe, uh, Hotep, peace, namaste, and you already know how many loves it is. It's one. So it's one love. Thank you.